All right, so there's a front shot. Look at how good that looks. Nice and clean. Very optimistic about how that's gonna hold. We'll see. What's up guys? If you haven't already, definitely check out the links in the description below. We've got lots of cool discount links, discount codes for a lot of awesome companies. I'll leave you to the rest of this video guys, and thanks for watching. My axle's definitely seen better days. Well, turns out I was wrong and it did blow my CV axle. There it is on the Save Expo. So here we are in Georgia on our way to Alabama, tornado country, and our CV axle is completely blown. Nearest pizza to the boot. There it is. Yep. Oh my goodness. All right, so we officially have a blown CV axle. So we're gonna reach in here and hopefully find our good friend SEALSAVER, who should be in here, yes, towards the bottom. Luckily, it's not back there somewhere, because then we would be toast. And I don't remember which one it is, so we're gonna grab both, just to be on the safe side. Okay. And we're gonna take these around to the front and get one of them installed, because we have a blown CV axle. I'll show you what I mean. Driver's side happened on the Save Expo. I heard the ting ting, and sure enough, it just wasn't making any noise at home, but it's definitely making some noise now. Okay, so we need to put a new CV on, a new SEALSAVER on that, and this guy here, this ring guy here, oh yeah, he's not happy at all. So I don't know what we're gonna do with him. Maybe we'll chop him off or something. Let's have a look here at the damage. Okay. Yeah, so that's the issue. And I got this clamp here that's just kind of flopping around. I might see if I can, I don't even know. Let's see if I can turn that around, see what it looks like. Yeah, probably chop that thing off. Doesn't need to be banging around in there. All right, so we got the clamp off with a pair of aviation snips. Now, since it doesn't look like there's, I don't know how much grease was in there, but obviously most of it's gone, I'm going to throw a whole bunch of this inside there before I seal it up with the SEALSAVER. So I'm glad I have a fresh bottle of this guy on board, and we're gonna pack that in, and then we're gonna put one of these guys on. All right, so what I've done is I have filled as much as I could of the inside with some red Lucas tacky, and now I'm gonna put the SEALSAVER on it, and let's see what it looks like. My phone is completely covered in grease now. All right, so I got the SEALSAVER on. It's not tightened down yet, but when you put the zip tie through, it says to make sure the open end, which is the open end of the boot, the SEALSAVER is right there, is facing towards the back. SEALSAVER's logo facing towards the back, and then align this zip tie up so that you're pulling backwards, because pulling up whatever is gonna be much harder. So I'm going to move this over and then cinch it down, and then put one more zip tie over here. All right, so we're done. We put one big zip tie here through the little loops, little neoprene whatevers that go all the way around, and we pushed it as far that way as we could. Hopefully this clears the hub there, and then we put one more zip tie that they include here with the double lock guy, and then we added, just for good measure, one additional tie wrap from our stash here. So I'm hoping, I mean, that feels solid. So as long as that clears that, the hub and it doesn't tear apart, we should be good to get us at least to the motel tonight. It's about to pour. We are literally in tornado country. The tornadoes are literally heading this way. So luckily we made it out of the side of the road repair in time to get out of the rain, but I gotta do some cleanup here and put some stuff away. But that is the current status of the dyno, and hopefully this lasts as long as we need it to. Either way, big shout out to SEALSAVERS, and obviously discount in the description below. We'll be getting another set of these right away. And yet another use for the rinse kit. I'm completely covered in grease and grit and grime. Little Gojo action. Little rinse kit action. Can't beat it. All right, well, with the exception of my Band-Aid, we are all cleaned up and ready to put the deck away. Shout out to Burger King for providing us with a trash bag for our greasy towels, and decked for closing uphill. And there we go. Kaboom. All right, back on the road, and hopefully we make it. Oh, a couple more things to put away. Whoops. All right, so it's holding up a little bit, but it's definitely letting some grease out still. But I'm happy it's still on there. That's good. But there's definitely a little bit of grease missing, for sure. All right, so it's still losing some grease, so picked up a couple extra cans here. Some red tacky and some Valvoline fully synthetic. So we'll probably have to pack that back in pretty soon. Give it some more grease. All right, so we took the SEALSAVER off because, as you can see, we're still having a grease issue. And what we did was, before we took it off, we had zip ties on this side and on the inside through the little pouch. So I think by having the double zip ties here, it was slowly pulling it this way. So what we did was we took it off, cut the zips, repacked the thing with grease. No zips over here, but we have one big included zip here, and it's on the left side of the brake. The brake is like right here, and we've got it cinched down really, really hard over here. So now I'm thinking that that will hold it, and there's no grease that's gonna fly out of this tiny little weep hole here. So if this holds, we're in business, and we are gonna get about 10 more of these for all of our closest friends and family. So stick around. All right, so there's a front shot. Look at how good that looks, nice and clean. Very optimistic about how that's gonna hold. We'll see. What's up, guys? If you find this video entertaining in any way, go ahead and mash that Chuck Norris button for us. All right, today is day 3 of our hot springs adventure, and yes, my glasses are legit. They're from the gas station, and I look like Harry from Dumb and Dumber. That's okay. And we'll see how today goes. Hopefully our CV axle, that's still bum axle, but still holding on for dear life thanks to the SEALSAVER, I'll show you that in a second, is hopefully it makes it. Man, those trees are coming down. I'll show you here. There you go. A little bit of grease escapes during the day, but no mud, no dirt, no sand, no debris gets into the axle. So at night we just repack it, re-Velcro it, which is still holding like mwah, chef's kiss to Mason at SEALSAVERS. You are a trip saver. Thank you.
You got a boulder right here.
Climb it?
Yeah, you can climb it.
My bump CV axle?
Subscribe for more of this.
All right, we have made it to the final day of our trip with the SEALSAVER, keeping most of the grease inside of the completely blown CV boot. We have done 4 badge of honor trails now, including Quartz Canyon, Snake, Rubicon Ridge and Fun Run. We've also done a couple harder ones, including Road to Emus, I think it's called, and then Get Wired and a couple others. And we have all done all this, including a 500-mile drive from Florida, where we blew our CV axle like an hour and 30 minutes into the drive. So 14-hour drive. I can't remember how many miles exactly it was, but I think it was around another 500 or 600 miles we had to go on the blown CV axle. We wrapped it up with a SEALSAVER, and then what we've done every single night, and I probably have a video somewhere in this little clip of that, is we've taken, we've unvelcroed the back side of the SEALSAVER, stuffed grease into the CV boot, and the CV boot is completely blown, like it's wide open on all 360 degrees. So we shove a whole bunch of grease in there, wrap it back up with the SEALSAVER, put the Velcro back on, but we keep the big zip tie still intact on the hub side. The zip tie that SEALSAVER sends you, it's like a low profile head. I'll put a little picture here. That has held on the hub side the entire trip. It's just a matter of, we've been literally taking this thing up Badge of Honor trails, so it's doing all the crazy stuff and whatever. So a little bit of grease is coming out. So every night we just repack it, put the SEALSAVER back on. The Velcro is still holding, the stitching is still holding. It's mind-blowing that we've done 5 days now, 4 days of wheeling and 5 days and a whole day of driving on the highway, 80, 85 mile an hour, and we're still going. And confirmed, we're still getting power to this wheel based on Rubicon Ridge yesterday. So I'm getting a whole bunch of these. I'm gonna get some for my side-by-side, and I mean, this is 100%, 2 thumbs up, green light, check mark. Gotta get it if you have CV axles, 100%. Discount, description below. My axle has definitely seen better days. All right, we've officially made it to Albany, Georgia. And I have found this beautiful grassy field here with some sort of endangered bird having some sort of nest, I think. I'm not trying to mess with you, bro. This is looking a little frisky. It looks like the SEALSAVER is starting to give way, and the grease is starting to fly a little bit more than I would like. So I'm going to give it a good packing and hope that that takes us the last 200 miles, but we will see. So let's see what this looks like once I'm done cleaning it up and re-greasing. Okay, so this bird looks like it just gave birth to babies. I hope they're okay. No bear. Not gonna eat this bird today. Come on, little chickie. A good plug. Shout out to SEALSAVERS for pulling us over here to find this nice bird's nest so we could grease our axle. Okay. All right, let's let them go, okay? Cute? No, you can't touch, because then the mom will think that it's not hers and be a whole thing. Okay? Just let them rest, okay?
I wanna hold.
No, you can't hold one. Look, now she's worried because she's got to watch out for that chick who's currently on the run to the highway. And then she needs to get that chick to come back to the nest. Love you.
I like to.
All right, let's go. We are 45 minutes or less from home, and the axle's singing like a canary. Let's see if you can hear it. There. So we're gonna grease it with our last little bit of grease so we don't get stranded like 30 minutes from home. Hear it?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to find a spot to grease it. SEALSAVER, hold on for just 40 more minutes, man. Hit it. We're in the hood. What do you say? You gotta say thank you to who?
SEALSAVERS.
Yeah, SEALSAVERS and Daddy. And all of our friends that helped us grease our shaft every night at Hot Springs. What are you doing, Django? We're home! Woo! Thank you, SEALSAVER! Where's the discount?
Discount in description below of Alabama.
Well, guys, I'm happy to report I'm back in the studio today with the SEALSAVER. This thing, obviously, it's a terrible mess right now, but this thing saved us from losing an entire week-long overland adventure trip. If you don't have these, and you have these, you're crazy. If you have CV axles and you don't have these SEALSAVERS in your emergency kit on board, you're absolutely nuts. This SEALSAVER, we blew this axle on day 0. I guess you'd call it day 1 of 7. 150 miles from home. We still had 800 miles to drive. We went through the tornado alley in Alabama. All right, so I figured out that this is southwest. That's the way tornado's coming from. It's coming from over there. So I'm gonna park over here on that side of the Starbucks, but able to be able to see the Publix. So if a tornado's coming through there, the whole shopping center starts blasting. I have an escape route right through there, up that ramp on the highway, and I'm gone in one direction, away from the tornado. So if Publix is gone, we're gone. I don't know. Science, math. This is insane. Another 927 miles back home. More than that, actually, because we had to stop several times, but we had to stop and spend overnight somewhere, I forget where it was in Alabama, I think Jasper, Alabama. But then we also wheeled 3.5 days of Jeep Badge of Honor trails, 3s and 4s out of 5, and we made it home. And we didn't even have to swap the axle. Absolutely mind blown. SEALSAVERS, I'm gonna get 100 of them. Put them all around my house. You gotta get them. Game over. Discount description below. Where is it? Where is it? Say below. Say below. Okay. Reggie, say below. Okay, cool. Say below.
Above.
Above. 10 seconds it says.